This is Alex Kreider with a Sewer and Drain. We're at 970-485-1741. This is a video of the sewer service line for 174 Elk Thistle in Silverthorne. We've pushed in about 125 feet from a clean-out in the crawl space under the house out to junction with what I believe is city main. It's a little difficult to tell because we're underwater slightly here, and appears to be an old clay main, or concrete main. Anyway, that I believe is our junction with city main. We're coming out of the PVC into what I think is city main here. So we're going to pull back out of here and show the state of this line. We're in PVC coming out here. You can see there's a slight belly there, a little puddling action right at the junction to the main. Not something I'm terribly concerned about. Got a bend there, we just pulled back. So all this debris in here is pretty typical of what I'm seeing in this pipe. There's a real layer of scum on here. It leads me to believe this house hasn't been occupied in a while. We've pulled back out of the horizontal we're in. We're in probably a 45 down where they just lost some elevation to get down to a main. Pulled back into a horizontal here. Again, we're still in PVC pipe. A little bit of puddling, slight grade issues. Nothing too terrible. Some debris. All this debris on the roof leads me to believe this might have backed up at one time in the recent past. It's about the only way you get that stuff on the roof, but I could be wrong. Here we got some more serious puddling. This almost looks, I can't quite tell because of the puddle we're in. But it's up here at this junction. I don't know if we're going to get to see it or not. No, it almost looks as if there's a clean out in that area or a vertical joint in this line. I can't be certain because I can't get out of this puddle to see. But I have located that spot, and there's nothing at the surface. There might be an abandoned clean out there. So we pulled back out of that puddle, and you see the bottom of the pipe is to the upper left of the screen, and you see a bunch of debris in that area. That's largely there because of the grade issue and the puddling. Things are going to tend to settle in the low area ahead of that. Again, we got some more puddling. Some debris on this pipe. There's another slight low area. As much of the debris downhill as it is anything. That object, I'm not certain what that is, but not something you want to be there. Really just could use a good jetting, but the debris we're seeing here, I think, has collected as much because of the slight belly in the line as anything. this section. Real slight belly there at that junction, nothing to be worried about. Okay, we're pulling through some bends. Got a little belly here. We pulled out of the PVC into cast iron, and we're approaching the edge of the house here. Again, just real slight puddle there, nothing concerning. Okay, now we pulled out of that short section of cast iron that probably just goes under the footer, actually, this line goes out above the footer, so I'm not sure why they got a piece of iron in there. And we're back in ABS pipe now. I'm in the crawl space under the house. Another line dropping in. Again, we're in the ABS in the crawl space under the house. Pulling out of here. There's some chunks, this white, not sure what this is. This could be some drywall or something similar from some renovations. Some tools got cleaned up. It's not enough that I think it's going to cause a problem. That could also be what some of that junk down there around the 80-foot spot is. So, just real slight puddling in this area, and you can see it in the pipe looking at it externally. This pipe could be tied up just a little bit better. It's a tiny bit of a roller coaster. I don't think any of it actually has backfall in it, but it's pretty flat and not real consistent with the grade. Okay, and that's coming out of the clean out we've entered from. So this is our clean out in the crawl space for this corner of the house. Again, Alex Kreider, Ace Sewer and Drain, 970-485-1741. This is 174 Elk Thistle, and it is Friday, September the 10th, 2010. Nothing terrible on this line, nothing broken, nothing in terrible shape. A little bit of debris built up in a couple of slight low spots and one more concerning around 80 feet out where a bunch of debris is fetched up. Nothing keeping it from working at this time. I would recommend jetting this out to clean that up.